Check this out, Pops. This guy's selling a 37 Oldsmobile. It's in pretty good shape, man.
And it said Pahrump?
My dad's always pushing me to find better deals. Do you think he'd be willing to drive an extra hour to find one?
Go by it, Rick.
I don't want to waste a whole day going out to Pahrump.
It's not a whole day. We drive there, the car sucks, we turn around, drive back.
That car's a classic, Rick. It's worth going to look at.
Just trust me on this.
All right, let's go. You're driving.
Fine.
I know Corey's trying to score a big deal, and I should support him. But taking a whole day to scope out a car, it better be good.
Oh, wow. I told you it looks good, man. Look at it.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice. It does look clean.
It's a 1937 model L37 four-door sedan. This was my dad's car, and the story goes Bugsy Siegel used to drive the car around. He was the main guy that helped develop Las Vegas.
That's cool.
I decided to call the guys down from the pawn shop to look at my 1937 Oldsmobile. I have mixed emotions about selling the car, but I'm ready to make a deal today. I'm looking to get $15,500. I feel that's a very fair amount, and I don't think I'll take a penny less.
So what's been done to it? Has it been restored at all, or?
It's an older restoration back in the 80s. The car is 90% original. It's got the original inline 8-cylinder motor. This is the top-of-the-line car for 1937.
I mean, in 37, your bare-bones Chevy Coupe cost like $700. This was probably a few thousand. You had to be well off to get a car like this. I mean, remember, 37, it's the height of the Depression. Most people didn't make $4,000 or $5,000 in a year. Back in the late 1800s, an engine builder named Ransom Olds teamed up with a carriage builder named Frank Clark. Their motorized carriage was a success. Oldsmobile actually became the first mass producer of gasoline-powered cars. You mind if I look inside?
Yeah, sure thing.
You gotta love the suicide doors.
Yeah, they're classic.
Why do they call them suicide doors, Pop?
Because if you didn't close your door all the way and you went to open it up and close it as you're driving along, all of a sudden you got a giant sail there grabbing your arm. It would pull you right out if you didn't let go in time. I mean, the great thing about it is you still have all the original gauges and everything.
All the lights, turn signals, everything seems to work fine. I think this curtain back here was for the makeout room. Give Bugsy and his date a little privacy.
This thing is classic. It's pure 1930s gangster. And the fact that it has a story tied to Bugsy Siegel makes it a lot cooler. I mean, the car is deeply cool, I'll give you that. Here's my concerns. There's some real paint issues with it. There's some crazing on the hood. It seems like the guy who did restore this did it on a budget.
The interior should have been done in vinyl or leather. It's too cool and too nice of a car to use the absolute cheapest material he could have done for the interior.
I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost me to fix it up. If you don't mind, I'd like to get my buddy out here to take a look at it.
I'd like him to come look at it.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give him a call.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, so far so good.
I told you, man.
Yo, Rick, Corey, you guys back here?
Hey, over here, buddy.
I own Counts Customs in Las Vegas, where we build way cool choppers and wicked hot rods. Guys usually call me down when they want somebody to take a look at anything with wheels and a motor. Wow.
Sweet old car, huh?
Good looking ride, man. 37 Olds is a wicked old car. I love the fact that it's got the straight 8 in it. That humpback trunk is beautiful. Tell me what you guys' concerns. What are we looking at?
Okay, there's a few problems with the paint. The interior is really, really blah. I don't know if it's gonna cost $5 grand to fix this thing up or it's gonna cost 20 grand.
I got you. Would you mind if I check it all out?
I'd appreciate it if you would.
Thank you. It's certainly a really good looking ride. All your seams, all your body lines are real tight. I really like the body itself. It's really straight.
It rolls pretty straight down the highway, too. It's just a solid old car.
You know, I agree with you, Rick, on the fact that, you know, obviously we do have paint issues, but it's just so straight and so solid. There's not a lot to complain about in this car.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a 75-year-old person in that good a shape.
1937 Oldsmobile, most of them have been cut up, either turned into lowriders or hot rods. To find one that's as pure as this one is a rare find.
Okay, for me, this is where it gets really interesting.
All right. Oh, yeah. I see why, brother. That's beautiful.
An inline 8-cylinder Oldsmobile engine from 1937.
This motor's got to weigh 700-800 pounds.
It sounds as good as the day they made it.
Do you mind if we take it for a little putt?
Sounds good.
Shotgun.
I don't think so.
I want shotgun. This is my deal.
Not happening.
More room in the back anyways.
I don't care whose deal it is. I'm the boss, and the boss always rides shotgun.
So what you think, Danny? How's it driving?
The brakes feel good. The motor runs really nice, man. This is a really nice ride, brother. A car like this from 1937, in this type of running condition, is not easy to find. Drives a lot nicer than most new cars.
I'm impressed.
I am too, man.
So would it be worth my time fixing this thing up?
For me, I would leave it alone. This car appears to be about 90% original and all there, so it is a restorer's dream.
Okay, so what do you think it's worth?
I've seen cars like this that are completely restored. They're ready for the museum. They go upwards, you know, high 30s, low 40s. As it sits right now, I would easily put this car 16, 17 grand.
All right, my man.
That's my feelings.
That's why we love you.
Good call on this, Corey. Good call. Thanks for bringing me out for this.
All right, see you, man.
I'll see you back in Vegas. Brother, nice to meet you. Thanks, man. Catch you later.
Take care.
So you want to handle this one?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, my man. You said 15.5 earlier. I know it's sentimental to you, but I think 12 grand's a better number.
Well, I just heard him say it was 16, 17, and I'm pretty fair with 15.5, and I'm gonna stick to my guns on that.
Do you actually have any proof it was owned by Bugsy Siegel?
No, sir.
We go 14.
My dad turned down 25 from a guy in the casino, so there's no way that I would go under 15.5.
You're not gonna take a dime less.
Not one dime.
You always expect some give and take in a negotiation, so when someone refuses to budge even a little bit, it makes it really hard to make a deal. You got it, man. Deal.
Sounds good, partner.
I paid a little more than I should have, but I just couldn't let this thing go. And as good as this car looks, we should be able to flip it pretty fast.
All right, we'll pay the man.
What, you think I just carried that much cash on me? No, we're gonna have to go to the bank.
All right, I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Let me run to the bank. I'll get a cashier's check. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Just say good job, son.
I'm not going to say it.